In the Money Pit area, brothers Rick and Marty Lagina are about to get their first opportunity of the year to personally inspect the ongoing renovations that are being made in a mid-18th century structure known as the garden shaft.
Before we get dressed, I just want to show you a little something. When you go down there, when I talk about something, you guys have a good idea. Okay, so towards the bottom of the shaft, this is set 16 here. This is where we're seeing that infiltration of water. This is the bad area where all the water's you'll see when we get down there.
Okay. That is very puzzling.
It is, it is. It is just this area you'll see as you go down.
It's not undermining your shaft, is it, Roger?
No, and that's why I want to try to stop it or at least contain it. Anyways, we'll get you guys dressed. You'll have a good idea. We'll talk about it.
We have a great idea, yeah.
This is yours.
This is me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is Rick. This is for you.
Okay.
As we all know, 200 and some years, water's always been the problem. Well, now we're encountering it ourselves, and we have to devise a way to shut it down or at least diminish it. The bottom of the garden shaft could be incredibly important to solving the mystery. It needs to be dealt with.
All right. I feel like Ghostbusters.
Since returning to the island 3 weeks ago, representatives from Dumas Contracting Limited have extended the refurbished 82-foot deep shaft down to 87 feet, with the ultimate goal of reaching a total depth of nearly 100 feet. It is here that the Oak Island team hopes to breach a mysterious 7-foot-high tunnel that they have discovered during their strategic core drilling operation. A tunnel that has been carbon dated to as early as the 17th century, and which runs east to west toward the so-called baby blob, where high concentrations of gold, silver, and other metals have been detected in groundwater between depths of 80 and 120 feet.
All right, here we go.
Let's go, guys.
Care needs to be taken to try to understand what's happening inside of the shaft. In a number of ways, this water issue has to be dealt with.
So,
This is 60?
oh yeah. So starting from this set here, this is where our water starts, right here, and then it comes in along the side. So our plan today is we're going to go one set above this. We're going to punch 9 holes in here, and we're going to get some urethane in there. Could stop all this water that we see coming in.
What they want to do is use this fast-setting urethane. They're going to grout it and try and stop the water. And you see those two 2x6s. See the crack?
They use a specialized compound, expanding foam, if you will, in layman's terms. Spray it under pressure, and as it expands, it will seal off that intrusion of water, possibly completely.
Okay. I've landed. Okay, Roger, I have lots of questions.
Yeah,
Where are we compared to where we were last year at the bottom? Are we below that depth?
that's right. So we were about 4 or 5 feet
well
lower than
below.
here. Yeah. So right now we're at 87 feet from the top. So we've gone down about 4 feet roughly.
Right, but how far is that down there?
It's not very much further. I'll just open this up, this little hatch here, so to give us a better idea.
Okay. So we're looking at dirt that nobody else has ever seen, ever.
That's right. Right there. Oh, for sure.
I'll say this, Roger, you're very close to that tunnel that we hope is just a few feet below here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh?
Oh, yeah, I'd say.
It's a tunnel we didn't know anything about. It's not described in the narrative.
Yeah.
We got to get down there.
And that's what I'm hoping, like when we start this probe drilling and we start punching away.
Yeah.
Short of a artifact recovery,
Yeah.
gold, silver,
Yeah.
the most important relevance of this shaft is that horizontal drilling.
Yeah.
Depending on what the team finds, once they reach the believed tunnel below, Dumas will also be able to use a probe drilling device to search for evidence of valuables up to 40 feet in every direction. Should any important clues be discovered during this process, and the existing tunnel is inaccessible, Dumas can construct a new tunnel in order to reach them. Later that morning,
If you're right there, that's good.
Okay.
as Dumas continues their work on the garden shaft,
Hi, Terry.
Hey, Maya, thanks for coming out. KL 14.5, we're down 138.
nearly 60 feet to the southwest. Geologist Terry Matheson and archaeologist Moya McDonald supervised the core drilling operation in borehole KL 14.5, a borehole that is on target to penetrate the center of Aladdin's cave, nearly 150 feet underground.
This is a very interesting area to all of us.
Hey, Scott.
Guys.
How you doing, Marty?
So we're going to put the Noctin camera down in KL 14.5. I think we're all hoping to see some evidence that men actually excavated this cave.
What did we hit here?
Basically, we have 10 feet of open space, is what I'm understanding.
That's big. That's bigger than anything we've seen.
We have never seen anything like this.
Paul, let's get it in a hole and see what we can see.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, Paul, so line it up at the top. Going into the caisson right now.
The Noctin Spectrum 120 high-definition camera that the team is using to investigate the massive cavern is not only designed to operate in low-light conditions,
There's the water.
but is also able to pan and tilt for a 360-degree view of its surroundings.
Okay, that's right at 142 at the top of the casing.
There.
Yep.
We should be inside the cave now.
You can see silt kind of moving past there.
Paul, just take her down incrementally.
Okay.
There it is, right there.
Oh my God, look at that.
We see something that looks square, like a square-headed bolt, which would clearly be a man-made thing. That's what we're looking for in Aladdin's cave. We're looking for some evidence that human beings were inside it. So I guess it's possible, but I would not call it definitive. We need a miniature Gary to go down there and metal detect. Now I would have
Now-
him lower.
Take it down further, Paul.
I think that was not the bottom. I think that's potentially a sidewall. Just trying to get any kind of an indication of where we are.
If there's something, i.e. a man-made something underground, that might have significant importance to what the island is trying to tell us.
You almost have some kind of a current or something pulling sediment across the lens.
See kind of a shadow there.
It looks like something through the mist there.
Oh, you can see stuff now.
Okay, that's interesting.
Trying to rotate around. There's definitely a current down there.
Seems to be. It looks wide open, but you can't see it through that silt to the wall.
I mean, if anything, we've proven it's a wide open cavity. This is a good opportunity for us to really map it with the sonar.
I agree.
We're in the cave, and what we see is very interesting. I mean, it could be man-made. And so for us, if this proved anything, it's worth getting the sonar into. And so we're going to do that in a few days. The sonar is going to tell us the dimensions, where it's coming from, where it's going to. We can look for openings, and we can use this to really map out the underground of the cave. And I'm really excited about that because to me, this is potentially a treasure location.
Okay, I think we're done, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's reconfigure.
Good job, guys.